Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about an animal that doesn't just make you smile. It has literally become a symbol of calmness on the internet. It's the capybara, the world's largest rodent. But what makes the capybara so special isn't just its size. It's also its gentle character, its way of life, and its incredible ability to get along with everyone. In this video, you'll discover where capybaras live, how they survive, what they eat, and why people call them walking harmony with nature. Capybaras are true natives of South America. You can find them in Brazil, Venezuela, Colombia, Argentina, Bolivia, and Peru. Their favorite habitats are wetlands, savannas, and tropical forests. But here's the catch. They always need fresh water nearby. That's why they settle next to rivers, lakes, streams, and even irrigation canals close to farmland. Without water, capybaras simply cannot live. They swim there, rest there, and hide from predators in it. In some cities like São Paulo in Brazil, capybaras have become so comfortable around people that they stroll through public parks just like dogs. Picture this, a giant guinea pig with the body of a small pig. That's a capybara. On average, adults weigh between 35 and 65 kilograms, and some can even reach 80 kilograms. Their body length often exceeds 1 meter. Stocky, low to the ground, with short legs and a blunt face, they're instantly recognizable. Their fur is short, coarse, and reddish-brown. And look at this detail. Their eyes, ears, and nostrils are all located on the top of their head. This clever design lets them float in water with almost their entire body submerged, while still keeping an eye on the world above. Like all rodents, their teeth never stop growing. So capybaras constantly gnaw on plants, bark, or grass to keep their teeth at a healthy length. Capybaras are strict vegetarians. Every single day they munch down 3 to 4 kilos of fresh grass. That's around 7 to 9 pounds. Their diet also includes aquatic plants, tree bark, and sometimes wild fruits. But here's the weird part. To make the most of their food, capybaras eat their own droppings. Yes, you heard that right. This process, called coprophagy, allows them to digest everything twice, extracting extra nutrients and beneficial bacteria for their stomach. Strange to us, but completely essential for them. Capybaras are incredibly social creatures. They almost never live alone. A typical group has 10 to 20 members, but during the dry season, herds can swell to as many as 100 individuals. Inside every group, there's a dominant male. He has the right to mate and is responsible for protecting the group's territory. He even has a special scent gland on his nose, which looks like a little bum, to mark his domain. Their communication is just as fascinating. Capybaras whistle, grunt, bark, and even purr. Mothers call to their young, and adults warn each other of danger. It's like listening to a little orchestra of rodent voices. Mating usually happens in water, and here's the funny part. The female decides everything. If she's not interested in a male, she'll simply swim away. Pregnancy lasts about 150 days, that's 5 months. A typical litter has 4 or 5 pups, but it can range from 2 to 8. And capybara babies are some of the most advanced newborns in the animal kingdom. They're born with fur, open eyes, and the ability to run, swim, and even nibble on plants within hours. Still, they nurse from their mothers for several weeks. What makes capybara families extra special is teamwork. Other adults in the group help protect, clean, and even nurse the babies. This shared parenting builds strong social bonds and greatly increases the pup's chances of survival. Capybaras spend a huge portion of their lives in the water. They're not just good swimmers, they're champions among the land rodents. Their feet have partial webbing, which makes paddling easy. On hot days, they sink into rivers or ponds to cool off, and when danger approaches, they can dive and stay underwater for up to 5 minutes. Sometimes only their nostrils poke above the surface like a periscope. Believe it or not, capybaras can even sleep in the water with just their eyes and nose above the surface. Talk about multitasking. Despite their calm looks, capybaras are on the menu for some of South America's most fearsome predators. Jaguars, anacondas, caimans, and large eagles all hunt them. Young capybaras are especially vulnerable. That's why these animals are always alert. At the first sign of danger, the whole herd will rush into the water. Their reaction is lightning fast and a survival trick that's saved countless lives. Today, capybaras have become absolute internet icons. Videos of them chilling with other animals rack up millions of views. And here's the amazing thing, it's not staged. Capybaras really do get along with almost everyone. Dogs, cats, ducks, turtles, even monkeys. Zoos and petting farms around the world often feature capybaras because of their friendly nature. In Japan, they've even become spa celebrities. Every winter, zoos treat them to hot baths with citrus fruits floating in the water. The capybaras just close their eyes and relax, and visitors fall in love instantly. Let's throw in a few quirky facts about our favorite giant rodents. The name Capybara comes from the Guarani language and means master of the grasses. In Catholic Venezuela, the church once declared capybara meat to be fish, meaning it could be eaten during Lent because they live in water. They can sprint up to 35 kilometers per hour, about 22 miles per hour, over short distances. Not bad for such a chunky body. They don't have a tail. It's completely reduced. And even though they're peaceful, they can show aggression if they feel their young are threatened. Capybaras aren't just cute, they're ecologically important. By eating large amounts of grass and aquatic plants, they shape vegetation and help keep ecosystems balanced. They're also prey for many predators, meaning they play a key role in the food chain. And when they graze, they spread plant seeds, helping new growth. In other words, they're ecosystem engineers in their own quiet way. Unfortunately, capybaras face growing threats. Habitat loss due to deforestation, farming, and urban expansion is shrinking their world. In some areas, they're still hunted for meat and hides. Climate change, with its cycles of floods and droughts, also puts pressure on them. Because water is central to their survival, losing wetlands is especially dangerous. Thankfully, in many countries, capybaras are now protected by law. National parks and reserves give them safe spaces, and ecotourism helps raise awareness of their value in the natural world. So, what makes the capybara so special? It's not just the fact that they're the world's largest rodents. It's their peaceful lifestyle, their social bonds, and their amazing ability to live in harmony with others. Capybaras remind us that survival doesn't always mean aggression. Sometimes it means cooperation, patience, and calm. Next time you see a capybara, whether in a zoo, in the wild, or even in a viral video, remember everything you learned today about these fascinating animals. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of capybaras, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories from the animal kingdom. And let me know in the comments, have you ever seen a capybara in real life? And if you could name one as a pet, what would you call it?